All right, shalom, shalom. To Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai be the honor, the glory, and the praises, as always. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations and honors to the hopeful elect. This is Brother Marshall Pack coming with a quick impromptu video. Man, I was watching this video here from the brother Omen out there in New York. And at this particular part right here, you got a bunch of Jake being roused up against Esau and the cops. And at this particular moment right here, they broke out the window of this police vehicle. And for some reason, this really struck a nerve with me, man. And I just started crying, And so now I was analyzing what exactly was I feeling, what was causing that spirit and those emotions to come on me. At first I was feeling like a tears of joy from feeling like a recompense, I guess, because the scriptures talk about how it's a righteous thing for the Most High to bring tribulation, to recompense tribulation on those who trouble you, roughly paraphrased. And we know, according to, Deuteronomy, Romans, it talks about how the Lord, what is it? To the Lord, belonging vengeance. So we know that, we are to wait upon the Lord, as it says in Zephaniah. So it's like, we're in the truth. So we're not going to be out here protesting and doing the things that Jake are doing in these moments. So we wait on the Lord. So, me seeing this, I guess what I'm saying is kind of like me feeling like the Lord, I had the spirit of feeling the Lord taking recompense, even though, just breaking out a window, that ain't shit, it's just in the spirit I was feeling the Lord bringing recompense upon our enemies, man. And that started to bring tears to my eyes, man. I started feeling joy, and then I started feeling anger, man, anger and, bitterness, man, heaviness, because I'm just like, man, Lord, how much longer, it's like, you see why this thing is a patient game. You see why the scriptures talk about the patience. Let me see how many times that comes up. Let's see how many times that comes up. It occurs in 33 verses, and these are all within the New Testament. And let's just see what it means in the Greek.
Strong's G 5281. Hupamane. Hupamane.
Hupamane, which goes into steadfastness, constancy, endurance, patiently enduring, sustaining, perseverance, steadfast, waiting for. This is us, man. We're waiting, and endurance, patience. We always, bring it out how that goes into suffering. Because, knowing this truth, it comes with a lot of suffering, a lot of waiting, a lot of enduring. So we know that the Lord is eventually going to step in on our behalf and defend us. It's just a waiting game. And that brings me to the next thing that just happened. As I was, I'm sitting here and I'm tears are coming down my eyes. I began to grab my sword so I wanted to grab a scripture to comfort me. And as I'm doing that, I look up on the TV, and I keep my TV on mute in the background a lot of the time. So I look up and I see a commercial, and the commercial, at the exact second I look up, the commercial says defending Jacob. And I look at the bottom, and it looks like it's an apple. I see the Apple iPhone symbol. So it looks like but this was all within like a 2-second window. So it looks like it was an Apple commercial, but it said defending Jacob in the middle. So, it was all spiritual, man. Everything is spiritual. So I took that as a sign of the Lord communicating, that the Lord is going to defend us, man. He's going to come through for us. He's not going to forsake us. He hasn't forsaken us. So let me get a quick scripture on that, because this is what came to mind when I saw that. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 31, and verse 5. It says, as birds flying, so will the Lord of hosts defend Jerusalem. And defending also, he will deliver it. And passing over, he will preserve it. Okay? So, I saw the commercial that said defending Jacob out of nowhere. The Lord had me look up at that second to see that for comfort. And I'm going to grab the scripture real quick that I was grabbing for comfort when I was, when I was, in that moment. I was grabbing the book of Revelations 21 in my Bible. I'm going to start at the top. It says, and I saw a new heaven and a new earth. For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. And New Jerusalem is, the Israelites, the elect of the nation of Israel, coming down from those chariots after we get beamed up, when we get those new upgraded bodies with the laws written in us. And I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people. And the Most High himself shall be with them and be their power. Yeah, the Most High is going to dwell with us again, because we're going to have those perfected, pure bodies. So we're going to be the tabernacles of the Most High. Salakia. And this was the point. This was the verse that I was really getting. Verse 4, and the Most High Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow, nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. And that's what I was feeling in that moment, man. It's funny. All I was doing was watching this video, and this exact moment right here, around 5:27. They broke that window out. And they're feeling joy. They feeling joy from that, even though that ain't really a victory. That ain't shit. Busting out Esau's windows on this police car, that ain't shit. We waiting for the real recompense. We waiting on getting these devils in chains, getting them in the fields, whipping their asses, popping their women. Doing whatever we want with them. That's what we want. We want something bigger than just, that's a victory for us when we own the heathen, man. So, just funny how that little moment, man, triggered the inspiration for this video through the Spirit. So I'm gonna read that again. It says, and Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain. So, this feeling, this emotions that we're going through when these type of things happen, because that video is coming from Minneapolis, Minnesota, where you just had a Jake that was executed by an Edomite 2 days ago. On video. The guy had his neck, the damn devil had his knee on his neck and executed him, right there on sight, So these feelings that we're feeling, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua gonna do away with these, man. That emotion, that feeling, that spirit that came on me a little while ago, we ain't gonna have this soon enough, man. We ain't gonna be feeling that no more. I won't feel that again once the Lord come back, man. And that's beautiful, man. You brothers, and I'm sure you brothers out there, you go through your pains too. You're crying, even if you're not physically crying, your soul, your spirit is crying out, man. So Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua gonna do away with that, man. Cause that's what I started doing, man. Physically I was crying, but my spirit was also crying out too. Verse 5, and he that sat upon the throne said, behold, I make all things new. And he said unto me, right, for these words are true and faithful, you know? And all praises to Yahweh Shem Shai for that, man, because as much doom and gloom and nastiness is in the scriptures, there's also a lot of beauty, a lot of, which is, it's all beautiful, but there's also a lot of hope and mercy and great things to look forward to, and that's coming. And Yahweh Shem Shai is not a man that he should lie, so you know, all praises to him for that, man, because just like he damn, there's a scripture coming to mind now. But just like he brought these evils upon us, man, he's about to bring the blessings on us too. You know, we getting close to the blessings, man. The blessings are about to be poured upon us. So, yeah, I think that's it, man. That's all I wanted to do. Just something real quick through the spirit, man. Lord willing, this is edifying. You know, hang in there, man. Hang in there. You know, endure until the end. You know, this thing is almost over. You know, stay strong. Shalom.